Estoy comiendo mierda, tremendo mierda.
Hombre, la pasta, va a ser cosas que dicen libro. Tiene desperdicio. Qué vacilo.
Konnichiwa, everybody. Welcome to Oops, Wrong Hole. That's right, people. Welcome to Oops, Wrong Hole, America's premier podcast for all things orificey. I should have thought that through. I apologize. How are you guys doing? Hope you can appreciate my terrible attempt at Japanese, but I tried. It's a good day. It's a nice sunny day. I'm not sure what season it is. I'm in South Florida, so it's always just kind of, let's see what today is. That's the season. There's no winter, there's no summer, there's just looking outside and seeing your neighbor catch fire while he's walking his dog. Honey, scratch Julio off the Christmas list, okay?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he just died.
God, that's terrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss him too. Gotta watch out for that sun here in Florida. It'll sneak up on you. Luckily, I'm tan, so I still get sunburned, but I have like a little barrier. There's like a slight little... I have a little more protection. I have some friends that are so pale. You can see their organs, man. Those people are in trouble. That's... Walking through Florida for them is like wading through hell itself. UV radiation raining down on their fair, elven skin. I remember the first time I heard somebody describe pale skin as fair. It was a guy talking about his daughter, and he was just letting us know she would need some sunscreen, because as he described, my daughter has very fair skin. I just looked up the definition of fair right now. Yeah, it says blonde, light, beautiful, but there's also that double definition. In accordance with the rules or standards, comma, legitimate. Legit, that's what fair means. So when that guy was saying, my daughter has fair skin, what he meant was, my daughter has legitimate skin. Unlike your dirty tan skin. Ugh, you look like a goddamn pancake. It's disgusting. Quite the opposite of my daughter. No, look at her skin. Oh, like Snow White. Like dandruff. It's so fair. So clean. Ah, yes. That is legitimate. Yes, the same blood that flows through the gods flows through her veins. And one day she will have the throne. Hear me! For when that day comes, you will bow down and call her your majesty. But right now I only have one concern. One thing that troubles my mind. And that is... who has... the sunscreen. Does anybody have sunscreen? My daughter has fair skin, people. She goes from white to red in 10 minutes. Let's go. Who's got it? Obviously, I don't think the dad actually meant fair as like a snooty, my kid is legitimate kind of way. Obviously, he meant to, say pale in a nicer way. Let's face it, fair sounds better than pale. No one wants to talk about their kid that way. Excuse me, have you seen my kid? Have you seen he's about this tall, super pale? No? Hello? Anyone? Has anyone seen my super pale kid? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Yes,
you saw
I
him?
did. Not for too long. He kind of blinded me.
Yeah, I know. He's got very fair skin.
Oh, fair skin, is it?
Oh,
No,
Jesus
I just
Christ.
didn't know he had fair skin. I don't know. Here
Ma'am.
I am thinking maybe he just has human skin like the rest of us.
Jesus Christ. He's got pale skin, okay? He's pale. Is that what you want me to say? He looks like the White House if the White House had a face. Can you just help me find
I didn't
him?
like that at all. I felt there was some prejudiced undertones.
That's why I wanted to say fair. You made me say pale, okay? I was painted in a corner. I had to fight my way out. It's not on me, lady. It's not on me. You know, the best part of doing this for you guys is that my neighbors get to hear me screaming through the wall. And they don't know I'm doing a podcast, so I'm pretty sure they think they're in the movie Split. They're just there eating their breakfast, hearing multiple voices come through the wall, even though I'm the only one home. This must be why they wave at me so happily. They're just like, wave, wave, so he doesn't kill us. Okay. I could tell him that I'm doing a podcast, but to be honest with you folks, I'm having way too much fun screaming my ass off and knowing that through this wall, on the other side, is a very nervous married couple trying really hard to focus on their dinner, but glancing over at the wall and hearing... I just like to imagine that's what's going on next door. Maybe they can't even hear me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like if they do hear me and I do go over and kind of put them at ease with the explanation of why they're hearing basically a reproduction of Sybil through their wall, is that I'm doing a podcast, blah, 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 I think I'd be doing them a disservice. Because if you think about it, every fun bit of pop culture storytelling, like at least the myth level stuff, came from people hearing and seeing things that they didn't understand. And from there, they came up with reasons why they were maybe hearing and seeing these things, what they mean, and great stories were born. The Greek myths, Dracula, all kinds of fun things came around from many people not understanding necessarily what was going on in their life and just connecting some dots. So, I'm basically fueling the storytelling community is what I'm saying here. That's right. I'm supporting the arts by not letting my neighbors know that they have no reason to fear the voices coming through their wall. I will not tell them, people. Because the arts cannot die. And I am nothing if not a supporter of the arts. Unless it's one of those paintings you see in museums that are basically just like an all-white canvas and then a dot in the middle. Those piss me off to no end. Whenever I see a gigantic painting in a museum that has nothing on it except a freaking dot in the middle. It's just frustrating, people, okay? I don't think that art should be measured by how long it takes to do something. That's not what I'm saying. I don't think that like if somebody took 45 years to make a painting and makes it a masterpiece, but I do think the rule exists in reverse, which is if it took you less than 5 minutes, get the out of here. If it took you less than 2 seconds, if basically all you had to do was paint the tip of your dick red and poke your canvas, that doesn't fly. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Penis. That is not a work of art. Well, maybe then. That's like performance art. But still, not the best performance, I'd say. I don't think you would pay Broadway prices to watch that. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Maybe I'm just jealous. Here I was stressing out, trying to make something that looks amazing, trying to paint landscapes, trying to dream of worlds. And all this time, all I had to do was dip the wang into some paint and boop, just that's it. That's it. Revolution. Right then and there. He was the first to use his cock as a brush. And now he will go down in history as a master of his craft. This is Ramses Ralvacast. And this is Biography. I was at the bank the other day, walking up to one of those little video chat help booths they have, you know, the ones that they're putting in place to slowly ease us into the world of surrogates. It's a terrible movie. Don't watch it. But the point is, I walk up to the booth to drop off my check. The video screen lights up and I see the guy who's going to be helping me on the other side. Very nice looking clerk dude. And he starts talking to me. I pick up the little phone. Hey, sir, how you doing? All right, so just put the check in the slot and we're going to get through the transaction. All right, going to get you out of here. So, by the way, how's your day going? And I tell him, oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you? And he just goes, oh, you know, Mondays. Just trying to get to Friday. And I tell him, oh, yeah, until you're 85. And then you start wishing you had waited for some of those Fridays. I don't know why I hit him with the truth, okay? He was just looking for some dude to go, oh, yeah? All right, bye-bye. But no, I hit him with a heavy dose of Gandalf truth. And he was not ready for it, people. Not that early on a Monday. It's not the first time something like that's happened to me. I don't know. I think it's how I deal with people who are at a certain level of cheery that my brain just doesn't understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand happiness. I understand euphoria. But there's a kind of just chipperness that feels like it belongs inside an Archie comic book and nowhere else. I don't know why, but it's like I'm allergic to it. When I see somebody come up to me and say things like, oh, isn't it a beautiful day? It's like every cell in my body unites to rebel against against that wonderful cheer. I don't know why, but it happens. The last time that I remember that happening, especially to that level, was many, many moons ago at my past job at the movie theater. One of the staff came up to me. He was a great guy. Well, he's still alive, so he is a great guy. He's just awesome all-around person. And that day, he just happened to come around the corner with his cheer guns blazing. I'm talking 2 pistols. He sees me. He comes up, huge smile on his face, and says, hey, mister, how's everything going? Is everything great? And like a reflex, I turned around and just said, no. Everything will never be great. There's too many things going on. There's a huge chance one of those things will not be so great. For example, you're fired. Hope you like sweeping chimneys with magical nannies because your Chim Cheerio ass is out of here! I said everything except the you're fired part. But I might as well have because his face looked like I did say that. I felt like I had stabbed Mickey Mouse in the heart. Like I had just killed authentic happiness. Greetings like that were one of the funniest / most aggravating parts of working at my former job. And it's not my former job's fault. It would happen anywhere. Anywhere where there's a large group of people that you see daily. We all just bust out the meaningless greetings. And it just never ends. It never ends. Every day you'd walk by somebody, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm good. You good? Yeah, I'm good, man. You good? Yeah, everything good. Everything's good, man. Oh, man, everything's good for everyone. We're all good. Yeah, we're all good, baby. Woo! And then we'd all scatter and go into different movie theaters and find ourselves scooping up puke. Sometimes a fresh doo-doo, depending on how giving our customers were feeling that night. And as I'd be standing there, one gloved hand clutching somebody's monster-sized turd, someone would walk by and ask, yo, everything good? And I would say, no, because I keep it real, people. This has been Oops, Wrong Hole. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope you have a better tomorrow. Bye-bye.